that there aren't, for the most part, explicit combos. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, that's one reason that I got pushed out of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, is once you get into a combo, it was just boring, because you just... You're dead. It was not fun. Alright. I got so good at grabbing people in Soul Calibur 2 that I didn't quite want to play, that people didn't want to quite want to play against me, says Clovis15. Yeah, I can see that. It's one of those tactics that, like, people are like, oh, that's so cheap, you know, you're just playing to win. But if it works, then why wouldn't you stop doing it? It's not your fault that they keep falling for it. You know, it might be cheap, but, you know, oh, man, if they keep falling for it, just keep on doing it. They should be designing a counterattack against it. And if it's something that is just like as simple as throws, you should be able to counterattack that pretty easily. You should just be able to bait out the throw, like do a neutral jump and then combo them and start punishing them, and then you can turn the advantage back into your hand. But the other people from the dorm came back with extreme vengeance, says Clovis. Oh, okay, so it looks like they did eventually were able to combat it, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's what fighting games are all about. It's about improving yourself, getting better, overcoming obstacles. Somebody comes up with something good, you gotta come up with something better. Oh, the combo's so good. Jumping roundhouse, 2 hits into the EX Snake Strike. So much damage, ridiculous amounts of damage. Full to Dream said, yeah, my friend likes Soul Calibur because he can time the regular combos, block and counter with a throw. Now that's pretty cool. You're starting to get into like the meat of the tech of the game. Oh man, so good with those red focuses. I need to start doing that more. Though it takes 3 bars and you get a crumple, and you can get like a free ultra off of it. Stun. That's done. I'm done. I can't justify spending 3 bars, although I'm dying with a full super gauge, so I need to start using my meter a lot more. Alright. Cyberkuma says, there's something sort of like about Soul Calibur now, but in its form, but it's in the form of an instant kill. You pretty much have to be humiliatingly disable your opponent first before you can do it. Oh yeah, so Cyberkuma says they have put in insta kills into the new Soul Calibur, which is interesting because other games like Guilty Gear have instant kills as well, basically being able to kill your opponent in one move. Generally they're hard to pull off, but in Soul Calibur you actually have to break off all of their armor, versus in Guilty Gear you just have to, I think you just have to be down 1 round and then you can do it. Actually no, you can just do it, but if you miss, you lose your meter and you can't do special attacks anymore. Alright. Yeah, so now right now you guys talking about Soul Calibur 2. So yeah, Soul Calibur 2 with all the different characters that you could get. I thought it was hilarious. Spawn was always the best though, followed by Link, and I honestly only had the PlayStation 2 and I felt kind of gypped with Heihachi. I was like, I've already played Heihachi in Tekken, I don't need to play him in Soul Calibur. I'd rather play as like Nightmare or I don't know, Maxi or something. Power Stone, says Cyberkuma. Forgot about that one. I played to the death. Series is totally dead. I'm sorry to hear that. Power Stone was a very interesting Capcom fighter, where it was like a 3D fighter where like people were like running around in kind of like a brawler mode. Speaking of 3D fighters that are kind of like obscure, one of my favorite games growing up was Tobal No. 1, which is a 3D fighter, which was kind of wonky. The art style was done by the same gentleman who did Dragon Ball. So when you see like all the art for the characters in the game, it really looks like Dragon Ball Z, and it's hilarious because that's what I thought at first. I was like, is it a Dragon Ball fighting game? No, it's just some weird fighting game made by SquareSoft. It had a demo of Final Fantasy VII in it. But yeah, that was a pretty obscure fighting game that I absolutely loved as a kid, but revisiting it was absolutely quite terrible. At least I think. After playing games like this and Super Smash Brothers that have super refined gameplay elements. I'm gonna try to alter this fool. Oh, that was good. Alright. Sorry, I'm not talking too much, it's kind of tense. I'm low on life, he's low on life. Oh! got me. Yeah, Power Stone. Damn you, Capcom. Other games other than Street Fighter Monster Hunter exist, says Cyber Akuma. Yes, like Mega Man and Mega Man Legends and Power Stone. And what else have Capcom made that they kind of shelved? I don't know. Old school Resident Evil style games, not Resident Evil 5 and 6. Stop that. That's no good. I don't want that anymore. I want Resident Evil 1 remake, like you just did on Steam and all that good stuff. Oh, more of that. Yeah, Mega Man Legends. You guys are right on the nose. Mega Man Universe. All right, let's try it. Forward roundhouse him into the air, just ultra from there. Let's try that. Ah, he. Oh yeah, I got an EX Messiah kick. I forgot about that move. All right. I used to have a friend in college in Mortal Kombat 2 or MK2. Always opened up with the jump kick, and I always countered it. Says Fool to Dream. Yeah, you start to learn how people play. Ah, counter my dive kick. You start to learn how people play, and it's quite hilarious. Sometimes you can counter all their stuff. Clovis 15 says, the only other time I reached that level of skill was with Snake and Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Frustrated some friends into quitting rule 1 of fighting Snake, never stop watching him and his toys. Yeah, now that's one thing I was very, very sad that they removed in latest version of Smash Brothers was Snake. He was a very interesting character and a very interesting fighter, and I was hoping to see him again because I wanted a little like Solid Snake amiibo that I could put in there and train. That would have been so cool. Nope, but no more Snake. Alright, Cyberkuma says, it's sad that the last game to do Mega Man very well was a Nintendo game where he is a cameo. Yes, it's sad. I don't know, man. Mega Man 10 was okay. Wasn't too bad. Although it's just kind of just like the old Mega Man. I want something new though from Mega Man. You know, or like a new Mega Man X or something. That would be cool. Ah, counter throw. I need to do something about all this jumps in. Jump. Jump. Alright, stop jumping in on me. I will counter Shoryuken and ultra you. Okay. Oh man, Kaz, you need to play Lethal League, says Ian Odia. I think I need to check that out. That sounds like an awesome game. I don't know what it is, but if you like it, I will probably like it. Oh, my hurricane kick wasn't quite far enough to go get him. Alright. Yeah. Nobody expects to be fireballed 4 times in a row. Brett focused me and then overhead me, man. You could have done something awesome like fierce punch and then Shoryuken. Alright. Do. Just do it! Wake up Shoryuken. FADC Ultra. Clovis 15 says, as Snake is so easy to let other people pair up and then start dodging landmines or snipping kills on people trying to get back. The ultimate move was to drop a sticky bomb on somebody and detonate it a split moment before they hit the ledge. Oh, the evil with Snake. Oh my god, that sounds like so much fun. Cyberkuma says he has not heard of Lethal League. Yes, dive kick. It is so hilarious. You need to check it out. It is super awesome. I'm kind of behind on this chat. Yes, you keep forgetting to friend us, Ian. Everybody, you should go friend everybody on the Steam channel. I should friend everybody. See if people want to friend me back. Because I love all of you guys. All of the Mazers. It's a super cool group of people. Looks like I've got like 9 of you captured here, and we're all having a blast just playing fighting games and talking about fighting games and games in general. Yeah, because you guys, the fans of Starr Mazer, are just absolutely awesome. And every time I start up one of these Twitch broadcasts, I guess somebody did update it. Yeah, every time we start one of these Twitch broadcasts and we start getting the Mazers in here, it's awesome. Talking with you guys, hearing your ideas, questions, concerns, all that good stuff. It's good stuff. What else is Capcom Shell, says Cyber Akuma. Breath of Fire. Oh yeah, that one went away too. I wonder why they shelve things. I would probably expect they would, because maybe they don't think it's very profitable. Didn't see, you know, they don't see a game like Mega Man X getting as many sales as, you know, a tried and true franchise like Resident Evil, or comparable to games like Call of Duty or something. Yeah. What else? Laser Kid, oi! Shoots traffic, finally here. How goes, everybody? Hi, Laser Kid. Things are going great. Today is the very first episode of, Street Fighter Versus, and I see over here in the most updated chat. Yes, if you want to play Super Street Fighter 4 with me, man, go ahead. I want to play Street Fighter 4 with everybody. So I'm gonna give this guy a little break for a second, and I don't know if you're online right now. Let's look for you, because I do want to play. I will invite you. I sent an invite to you, Laser Kid. So, kick, low kicks, says Clovis. Play low kick? Liu Kang? Every time I see LK Clovis, I think of Liu Kang. Play Liu Kang? This is not, it's not Mortal Kombat. Play, I'm trying to think of who else has LK in their name. I don't know. Kick LKS. Oh, Laser Kid. Ha ha. You're saying kick Laser Kid's butt. Every time I see LK, I think like light kick. No, I've been playing fighting games too much. So, hello Laser Kid. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to Ultra Street Fighter 4. I've already got one Mazer in here. We want another Mazer in this. Oh, and of course Capcom's responsible for killing Clover Studios and thus the Beautiful Joe series. Yes, Dia, you are so right. And also, they made a new one, but like Okami, man, I want to see that game come back out. Ah, so good. So good. I loved Okami. Now that's one game I think could have done very well on the Wii U. You know, with like the brush strokes, instead of holding down circle and then like clumsily going around with your analog stick, to actually just like draw on the screen would have been legit. Alright, Clovis15 says, I saw him log into a game on Steam, so Laser Kid is on his way. Cool, he's on his way. I see on my chat window that all these events. Steam, you're so crazy. Ah, here he comes. I will invite him again. Laser Kid, please join us. Okami Den was okay, but not great. Okami is my favorite 3D Zelda, says Dia. I don't know, man. Okami was good, but you were also discounting like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I don't know about that statement, man. Okami is good. Okami is super good. But that's a heavy statement, Ian. Okami is the best 3D Zelda. That's a loaded statement. Alright, let's just keep on playing super stock Ryu. I love Ryu, so good. He's like just a normal fighting guy. Just a normal guy who wants to be the best at what he can do, which is fighting. So, welcome, Laser Kid. We shall fight on the stream. I have my shirt ripped off. You have your shirt still on. Okay. I didn't say it's my best, my favorite. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Ian. I did not mean to misinterpret that. Yes, Okami is so good. I just remember playing Ocarina of Time as a kid, and it just blew me away on the Nintendo 64. And I recently tried booting up my 64 again and trying playing it again, and it's just, I don't know, gameplay elements just kind of keep me away from like fully enjoying it again. Ooh, Cyber Akuma has a big block of text about Okami. I am going to read, and it's going to be cool, because I like hearing from you guys. Random Ultra. How are you going to deal with this, laser kid? Block. Good choice. I always thought that was funny when like fireballs traded. There's like a spot right in front of you that when you throw the fireball, like if the other fireball gets right there, they're not going to hit each other. Alright. I will read what Cyberkuma has to say after this fight. So yeah, one of Laser Kid, I feel that one of Ryu's best moves is that low forward right there, that low medium kick. That can always be canceled into a fireball. So if you hit them, you get free damage, and if you don't hit them, then you get free chip. And that can always be comboed. So that's a very good tactic, you know, just like low forward, Hadouken. And if you whiff and you don't hit the low forward on them, they don't block or anything, then your fireball will not come out. So it's pretty safe too, so you can always just do it. Random Ultra again! Oh, not quite enough chip. Alright, what did Cyber say? That was a good fight, by the way, Laser Kid. Thank you very much for joining in with us. I love fighting games so much. We all come from like different skill levels, and it's just good learning it. Okay, Cyberkuma says, I never finished Okami. I have a problem where I get near the end of a game, especially in the last area or area of no return, where you cannot go back from the previous areas. I kind of don't want it to end and stop playing it for a bit, then forget to go back, especially when there are side quests I haven't done yet. Since there are usually one or two I didn't finish because they were super hard for me, and I didn't like to leave things unfinished before I beat the game. And it's interesting. That I think a lot of people have that thing where like they'll almost finish a game but then don't. Especially a lot of like JRPGs have that where like you get into that last area and like, oh man, I want to go back and do something else. That's why I like games like, I guess like Skyrim, where after you win you can still go back out into the world and do stuff, but everybody's like, you're the champion of the world. But you can still go run all the side quests that you missed. Sagat, take this. Elbow. Slam! So one cool thing with Hugo to do is when like you teach him to be scared of that, and then you run in for the throw. Because usually they're expecting like another slap. So like you can train them, so if you slap them and they block, you can slap them again. Come here, Sagat. Oh, that was a weak punish on my part. My bad. Oh, but I got him in the end. That made Assassin's Creed 4 the worst. Not finishing the game or just doing everything. I can imagine. Those games where they give you the map and it's like, you can do a billion things. Now go do it. So tough. Meat Squasher. Or Meat Crusher, whatever he says. So good, that just like standing roundhouse. Oh no! Oh, he got me. Nice. Good follow-up. Ooh. So Cyberkuma says when completing everything, he does make exceptions, or Cyberkuma does make exceptions. Things like dodging the lightning 200 times in Final Fantasy X. Skipped over that. I can agree with that. In Final Fantasy X, you could dodge lightning strikes, and it was like a button press that you had to do at a very specific time. If you did it 200 times in a row without being hit by lightning, you could get an item that would be used to unlock like the final weapon for one of your characters. But it was just one of those things that was so ridiculously hard. I don't know. In Final Fantasy X, I got Tidus's final weapon, and then I stopped. And I was like, I don't want to get any more ultimate weapons. It was like getting that one was tough and hard enough. I feel good that I got it. Ah, totally missed my chance to do an ultra. Throw tech. Ah, what's gonna happen? Just do it. Just do it. Get him. All right. Dia says, I basically front-loaded 20-something hours sailing and collecting every animus fragment and treasure chest in the tiny copy-paste island of the Caribbean. Jeez. And Assassin's Creed 4. That sounds like a lot of work. Cyberkuma says, I once was trying to do everything side quests before continuing in the game where I realized it was just randomly spawning new side quests endlessly. It took an embarrassing long time to realize that. Oh, yeah. Those games, you never really feel satisfied when that happens though. You know, it's just like, oh, it's just gonna keep on going. You can never like get to that finish and, you know, get like the reward at the end. Laser Kid says, I'm not an advanced fighter, I just love them. That's super cool, man. I mean, we play these games because we love them, and the more we play, the better we get. And the one thing I love about fighting games is the fighting game community is always just, they're so nice. They're usually so good to help each other, you know, to share tech, to share resources. So Cammy, she is a very cool fighter. I gotta remember things like her that should be pretty punishable, and I should have my punish loaded up like that. That is not the correct punish though. That's what I'm looking for. So you gotta be careful, Laser Kid, when you throw out lots of moves like that. They are punishable. Like if I were to block, then I could walk up and counterattack that like that. So usually when you get close, you want to start throwing out some jab shorts on top of them. Because like if you can usually get them in a little combo where you can start knocking away their life, as well as if you catch them trying to do something, you can totally just poke them out, and so you get a counter hit, you get some free damage on them. And then, yeah, you teach them that you're going to be hitting them a lot. Special moves are good. They're kind of like a double-edged sword. They can do lots of damage. They can do lots of cool stuff like move you across the screen. But unfortunately, like sometimes they have like long recoveries, like that for Dudley. It's kind of a cool attack, but like if you block it, usually he's at a pretty far disadvantage. And things like that. Like if I were to start uppercutting a lot, you'd see that my recovery in the end. Is so big that you gotta be careful with it. Like if I think you're gonna jump in, yeah, I should pull it out. Or if I think I'm gonna hit you with it, yeah, but if I just start pulling it out randomly, it could be lots of trouble. Another cool thing about I love about fighting games is you can hit confirm into things. Like going from, well, that didn't quite combo because I missed my link. But you could go from like a couple of jabs, and if you see the jabs hit, you can continue on with a strong combo like that. That also did not link because I'm failing in my combos. But basically, you could do a couple of jabs, and then you can see that it hits, and you can register that in your brain, and then do the rest of your combo motions. And if you see that they're blocking, then you can continue to do safe moves like more jabs, and then just like kind of push them away or get closer to them. Alright. Fool to Dream says, I've been playing Witcher 1 on and off for years. That sounds like a cool game. I would love to play The Witcher. My girlfriend's sisters have been playing it a whole bunch, and they swear by it that it's an awesome game. It looks awesome. Now that like Witcher 3 is coming out or something, I better jump on it quick before I get too behind the story. Dia says, this also means I spent about 500 something hours playing Morrowind and Morrowind mod before I ever completed the main story. Now that is epic. I once used to work at GameStop, and I had somebody that came in, they're like, I love this game, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I just man a shop. And I'm like, what? Like, you run a shop in the game? He's like, yeah, that's all I do. I just log into the game, and then I run my shop. I don't do anything else. I'm like, that is very interesting, and I thought it was a very cool. Oh man, I thought it was a very cool idea that, you know, like a small game mechanic like running a shop could totally just like suck somebody in so much that's the reason they want to play the game, which is totally fair. If that's the way they want to play it, you know, by all means, go for it. I'm talking too much. I'm not concentrating on fighting, and this evil Ryu is totally just destroying me. Alright, at least he doesn't get it perfect now. Alright, so throwing out. What are you fishing for? Ah, just wake up short, you can just do it. Ugh, he totally got me. Alright, Laser Kid, good luck against Iron Hikaru. You'll have some fun. He's a pretty good player. My backlog stretches all the way back to the PS1 and N64, says Cyber Akuma. I hear that as well, just games that, you know, you really want to play. Oh, Laser Kid left. Well, thank you very much for fighting, Laser Kid. Go feed your dogs. They deserve food and love and all that good stuff. Be sure to pet them on their faces and their bodies and their backs and all that jazz, because having a pet is awesome. I have a couple of pets and they're super cute. By the way, where's my cat? Cheers! Come here. Yes, come here. Let me show you off to the world. All 10 people here. Come here. This is our cat, Jazz. He is a golden tabby thing. He's very loving, and he meows a lot, and he steps on us when we're sleeping in our bed. He likes to step on our neck and wake us up, and it's the worst. And then he meows, and then we have to feed him. But I still love having pets. They're the best. Alright, so, Dia says, there was a huge explosion of player-created content because the PC version shipped with the game editor. I remember that. Having like a little extra disk in Morrowind so you can make your own content. I think it's really cool when you can have player-made content. It kind of baffles me when certain companies are like fighting against it. I could see if like somebody is, recreating Half-Life 1 with a special graphics mod that would make it like that you would want to play it, when Valve could look at that and say, we could just do that and then sell Half-Life 1 again. So I could see when fan-made content wouldn't be cool, but like extra content, like extra levels, extra challenges, costumes, things like that, why not let the fans make that? That's the coolest stuff in the world. It's just the fans contributing to your game to make it better, to make it more awesome. Dia says, there was also a lot of weird, creepy sexual stuff, but if you could sift through that, there were some amazing quests and total conversions. Yeah. So when I was playing oh god, what's it called? The latest one. Elder Scrolls 4. Not Dragonborn. I don't even know. It's been a while since I played it. I was looking through the mods on the PC, and it was like, oh, recreate the world of, the Lord of the Rings, or recreate this area, or this cool armor that you would never have gotten, stuff like that. I was like, this is really cool stuff. And then there was always like boobs and like naked people mods and like realistic sex mods. I thought it was interesting that was like the other half of the mods. Alright, what else we got? I think somebody recreated one of the Castlevania castles entirely in Morrowind. That is cool. I love when people like put in other games. Another game that we like to play is Little Big Planet, and you see that a lot, is people like make other games in Little Big Planet style. Although, the games are never as good, but it's always like interesting to see how much like work and effort somebody puts into it, just as a tribute to one of their favorite games. Ah, wake up throw, come on. Another game that shipped with an editor's PC, Gears of War did. That is wicked cool. Now, Gears of War is another one of those games I honestly skipped because I have, got me. I have a PlayStation 3 and not an Xbox 360. So unfortunately I did have to skip over Gears of War. I did play through the first one with my friend at his house, just, you know, co-op campaigning through it, and it was fun. The story wasn't anything remarkable, but like the action was fun and the graphics were gorgeous. Alright, the Gears editor is really fun to work with. It's like the Unreal editor with some extra magic for Gears. Very cool. So I honestly will have to wrap it up since it is 6:20 already. This will probably be my last match online against this Mazer, and then I'll probably be jumping off, well, just to chat with you guys a little bit more to wrap up this conversation that we're having, and then I'll probably be signing off here relatively soon. I'm very happy that about 9 of you stuck around consecutively through the whole thing, so I think I might have found like a special little Mazer crowd that wants to play games with each other, and we can all play games with each other and get all of our friends into this and have fun. Like, the whole idea of Starr Mazer Versus is to have fun playing video games, chatting about cool stuff. You know, we're chatting about Capcom, fighting games, old games, games with editors, games with communities, all this cool stuff, and that's just ridiculously awesome. I'm really happy that we're going to be putting the Steam group to good use. Oh, just focus attack right to my face. Come here, come here. I want to throw you and then ultra you. Alright. Ah, totally missed. I did it too late. Alright. Oh, that was not the right counter. My favorite Skyrim mod is still the dumbest thing to replace the sound effects for firing arrows with some person going pew 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 pew. That is hilarious. Usually like the littlest mods that, you know, bring the most joy. Yeah, get out of here, throwing out that focus attack. I'll get you. Alright, what's going on in the chat? Ah, gotcha. You know, this basically makes any dragon attack on the town hilarious, as well as all guards just firing arrows at the dragon. I can imagine that. Just pew pews everywhere. Pew pew pew! Ah. Got me with that Shoryuken. So, next Starr Mazer TV is definitely going to be a lot different than this. We're not going to have Street Fighter, we're going to have some other game voted on by the community. I'm very excited to see what it's going to be. We've got lots of great options. I'll make some type of forum where I can have you guys vote on it. And, you know, just let me know what you guys want to play. So when we all do play together, we can have like some cool, awesome server. We're all together hanging out. It looks like I only had one Mazer join us today. It's still really cool. I'm just really glad you guys are out here, like, playing with us. That's just awesome. Alright, so, this guy, I'm going to end this. Man, he's got my butt kicked. I would blame, I'm going to do the scrub thing. It's my controller. My controller's not working right. That's why I lost. Lag, man, frames are off. That's why I lost. And streaming and talking, yeah, everything that's not me, and that's the reason why I lost. Alright. Cool. So, let's bring you guys up back to the forefront. Let's see what else. Basically, you can always pop in and have fun conversations here. Mazer's Rule. Yeah, there's also Skyrim mob that replaces dragons with Thomas the Tank Engines. That's hilarious. Good games, Tai Senkai. This is my first time seeing you here in Starr Mazer chat. I hope to see you again here in the future. You're a very cool dude. And you put up a very mean Street Fighter. That's awesome. So, looks like we're all wrapped up. So be sure to keep tuned in. Next time on Starr Mazer Television on Saturday, we'll have Dawn and Vanessa. We'll probably be playing, there's a couple games to choose from, but we'll probably be playing one of the games either donated to us through Steam. Fool to Dream has also lent us a very, very, very cool game that we should also take a look at. That might be on the board for Saturday. And then I think also Monkey Island 2 is somewhere in there as well. So be sure to tune in on Saturday. Don will be there. He'll be sure to leak out all this information. As you know, we recently visited Nintendo, so you guys can pressure him into saying something about that. Get some cool stuff out of him. And then next time on Tuesday, it'll just be a normal episode, no games. We'll just be talking with either a developer or a fan. We'll just be hosting the show where you guys can ask us questions. Oh, my dog is on the couch. She's not supposed to be there. Whatever. She can stay there for now. So on Tuesday we'll have a normal episode, and then again on Thursday it'll be another special episode, but it won't be Starr Mazer TV Versus. It'll be Starr Mazer TV Jams, or Starr Jams, which will have Alex Maurer here playing music for you guys live, and you can interact with him. He's a very cool guy, and it'll be lots and lots of fun. And then after that, of course, will be the same Saturday show. We'll play games. Tuesday, normal show. Then Thursday after that will be Austin Montville's coding session, followed by, and then, of course, the repeat. Saturday, or then next Thursday will be Maximo's drawing day. So you don't want to, make sure you don't miss Thursday shows, because they're interesting. You might want to miss my show because I'm just playing video games with you guys. But don't miss Alex's show. It's going to be cool. It's about music. Don't miss Austin's show. Coding is so interesting. Don't miss Maximo's show because live sketching of Starr Mazer art, you can't beat that. That's super cool. And then be sure to be here on Tuesdays and Saturdays, as Don will always be leaking out cool information about Starr Mazer, letting you guys know what's coming up, what to expect, and just how things are going. I can tell you right now that things for Starr Mazer are going awesome. We're super excited. We're talking with a lot of major companies, and it's been an absolute blast. People are seeing that Starr Mazer is definitely a thing, and are excited to get their hands on it. Yeah. Sick Beats with Alex Maurer. You are so right. Next Thursday. Be sure to be here. I'll be on the stream with him, helping him out with all that stuff. Oh, sorry, Laser Kid. We're totally going to end the stream. However, after the stream, if you would still like to play, shoot me a message. I will be more than happy to throw down some more games with you. But yeah, so this will be the conclusion of Starr Mazer TV Versus. If you guys enjoyed this show, please be sure to join the Starr Mazer Steam group on Steam. I'll be sure to put up a form soon with all of the information that you would need to post up an idea of a game that we should play, and I will play with you guys, and I will leak out all the information I myself am authorized to leak out about Starr Mazer for you guys, because you guys are so awesome. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you on Saturday. You might not see me, but I'll be there running the show behind the scenes. Alright, have a great day, guys. Peace out.